going on, guys? Welcome to my live stream. This is Guns Raz. How you guys doing tonight? So Chantel, do you trust a 22 LR? Well, if that's the only thing that I have, yes, I will. But for home defense, if I have anything bigger than 9 millimeters, that's or to carry, that's what I gonna trust. Not that 22 cannot kill somebody, but 9 millimeters and up, it will be more reliable in that aspect. Yep, I don't have a 22, but I'm I'm going to buy one. I'm gonna get me an HK MP5 in 22 LR, and it's gonna be a 16-inch barrel. I have a 9. A 22 is easy to shoot. Yeah, I got you. I mean, obviously that's why they call it blinker, because there's barely any recoil on the 22. And yes, it's accurate. Um, yeah, I mean, I guess. Yep. So, you don't mind what I'm asking? So 22. You say you have a 9 millimeters, but I would trust a 22 with what? As a home defense, as a self defense ammunition. Like I say, that 22 is very manageable. So if you the recoil is very low. So you have something like a super safe, I mean a super safe or an FRT that you can get those shots, following shots in target, man. Yup, that will be badass. Badass. Yeah, you know, the head. Yep. I mean, there's plenty of ammunition now. 2025. So there's some badass 22 long rifle. So yes, there's some badass ammunition out there right now that you can use for home defense. Yeah, only had to 10 round max for 22. Oh, so you're one of those states, huh? Shit, 10 rounds. I don't know what's going on with these guys, man. You think so? 9 millimeters too loud? Yeah. I mean, I prefer, to that is louder than and have more stopping power. I don't think so. Better than 9 millimeters, in my opinion. I don't think so. I mean, if can you have suppressors in your state? So if the sound is what is stopping you from shooting that 9 millimeters. suppressors will be an option. I The recoil is an issue. There's plenty of guns out there that manage a recoil real quick. I mean, not real good, like the MP5, the clones, the Mag 5, or any 9 millimeters AR-15 type will manage a recoil pretty good too. Well, obviously for on the fence, I use 6 hour. I use 6 hour, 124 and 147 grain. Yeah. And right now, I'm shooting for. I got this new to my collection, that Chris Baxter. So she is 10 millimeters, but I haven't tested her yet. I have to take it to a range. But it, that's a good shooting gun. I will use it for on the fence. I think 10 millimeters is an excellent round for on the fence. But for on the fence, seriously, I use a shotgun of shit, a semi-automatic shotgun. Yep, loaded with this right here. Each round will come with 3 double off shots and a slug. Of course, I will hit it. Yeah, it's quiet, but it's not that quiet. You can hear it. What's better and more effective? 9 millimeter. More effective. It's 9 millimeters. Yeah. Holy crap. Well, if you, I would probably use inside line. Yeah, I definitely I'm not worrying about um the sound. You know, obviously 22 is gonna be less, but still it's gonna be very loud inside the house. So if you don't have a suppressor and they don't allow you to home defense with a suppressor in your state, I don't know every state. I don't know every state laws and regulations. But here in Florida, you can use a suppressor as for home defense. But if anybody breaking in my house, that's the last thing that I'm gonna worry about, if it's gonna be loud or not. You know. But if you get the chance to get some Peltors, which are pretty good, you know, you can put those on in 3 seconds. Turn them on, and you will hear any noise in the house. Yep. You get the chance to throw some of this, some Peltors, and you know, as soon as you turn it on, it has a microphone that you can hear, a speaker that you can hear every noise in the house. So that's an option if you don't have suppression. If you worry about the noise, but somebody breaking the house, that's the last thing I'm gonna worry about. Putting some per torch. What do you like for the range? Longer shots. I think so. If you're looking for something that doesn't have too much recoil, I mean, 5.56 and 2 to 3 is an option. It's a good option. 300 blackout will be for like a mid range up to, I would say, 100 meters. I shoot 300 blackout 400 meters before, and I did so, and I hit the target. But for something over 400 meters, it will be 5.56, 308. Yeah, high calibers. I mean, don't get me wrong, the 22 LR is very accurate too. And to kill small animals like a mid-range distance is pretty good. For distance, now we're talking about these things and stopping power. So 22, 22 for distance. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. 22 is better for distance. But not because you can hit at 200 meters and kill a small animal doesn't mean that you can, unless you hit it to the head. You know what I mean? You hit it on the head. But you definitely, for distance, you want to use something that, especially for, say you live in the open country, for self defense, and you got somebody entering your terrain, or whatever is the situation, and you have to kill somebody. I mean, a 22 will be harder, especially they're armed. So I will get a $300-400 on rifle. That one in the back, in the rear over there, the green, the one that had the wrap, that I got the green laser on it. That's a 308, and I paid $400 for that rifle. That is a Mossberg Patriot Predator. So 308 will fuck you up pretty good. Yeah, or even 7.62. You can get an AR in 7.62. But for hunter fans, my main arm, my main weapon for hunter fans, it will be the shotgun. Yep, shotgun. But I'm not the only one. I will have a sidearm, either my Mac 5 or my Scorpion 9 millimeters, and a pistol, which will be between the Glock, any Glock, 17, I mean 17, 19X or 19. For home defense, I mean any home defense ammunition is good. I use 6 hour 147 grain and 124, 147, 6 hour. That's what I use. But at the same time, you can get if you're using a rifle or a PCC, you can put a muzzle a muzzle device to direct the fire and the sound to the front. Obviously, it's not gonna direct all the sound, but it's gonna make it less louder towards you. Chantel 22 LR has claimed more life. Okay. Well, I didn't know that. Yep. Where we get choose. Say Chantel 22 LR has claimed more lives than 9 millimeters. Uh, do you have to tune the KS47? No, I'm not sure. Man, I feel tired as hell today. I'm dragging my ass. Yeah, like I say, 2022 LRs have some pretty good rounds, but if you have something better, for home defense, if that's what you got, you can go with the most deadly. Oh, definitely, you can go with the most deadly rounds. If you see the 5.7, it's a small round too, and that round will kill anybody. Even the 5.56 too, it's a very tiny round, and it will kill anybody. So 22 definitely, especially with those follow-up shots, there's not a lot of recoil, right? And you're one of those states that you can use a FRT or a super safety that you can, activate that rapid fire. Man, you got all those 22s, you're done, you know, because obviously with a box shot, I mean, you can kill anybody with one shot. So, and they're not big pellets. Hate many around. Yeah, yeah. Like I say, if you put a 22, um, some self defense or some high penetration. I was looking at the 22 rounds the other day, which ones are the most deadly ones. Yeah, and I saw some badass, ammunition, especially if you suppress that thing for 150 and 200 meters. Shit, if you're looking to get somebody with an accurate shot in the head, it's not gonna do. I mean, what I'm talking about this, right? But it's not gonna do a lot of mass, and it will kill somebody. But don't do that. We're just supposing here. Ah, shit, man, my knee is on fire today. I guess it's the cold weather. 80s Smith Customs creation. What's going on, man? How you doing? Good evening. Yeah, I am dragging today, dragging my ass. Yep. We're talking about here about 22. One of the guys is asking what is better, a 22 or a 9 millimeters. He obviously it's less, the explosion is less, so there's more sound with the 9 millimeters for home defense, and he's pretty much asking if it's a good home defense ammunition, 22 LR, and I say if that's what you got, it's good, but yeah, It's good, but I would say 9 millimeters for close distance inside house with 147, 124 grain. Hollow points will be better than a 22. But that's my opinion, you know. Some people, you know, think that the 22 is pretty good for on defense too. I seen, you know, guys killing hogs with 22, but you got to know what you're doing pretty much. Remember, for on defense, you're not killing a hog. Yeah, you're not killing a hog. That hog that is going to cross the door, it's going to be smarter than an actual hog. Yeah, that's what I said. You know, that's what I said. I mean, I don't have a 22. I don't have a 22. And I'm been like for a long time trying to purchase one. But, I mean, and I will. I will. I got in the head right now that I'm going to get me an HK MP5 in 22 LR just to have fun. Yeah. So 18. Yeah, you have to be kind of like very accurate with that 22. You know, you have to you have to shoot in vital organs, head, chest, somewhere close to heart, lungs. Plus, it's gonna take a while for that person to go down too. You know, yeah, your wallet definitely you get more shooting. You know, from 22, and that's what I've been thinking for a while that you can get a lot of shooting for the 22. But at the end of the day, you know, you are training what you're using, and in reality, you can have fun with a 22. But at the end of the day, if you're using a 9 millimeters, it doesn't really matter how much 22 are you shooting. Yeah, I'm 45 ACP. Yeah, yeah. 5.56 is a small round. It's not that big. It's not that big, but you know it does a lot of damage. 5.56 HP. Oof. Okay. Yeah. Yep. I mean, for home defense, I got that 300 back out right there with self defense ammunition, steady caliber bullet. You know, hollow point, self defense. That will fuck anything that goes through that door. I do have 7.62 by 39 home defense ammunition. Well, defense ammunition, hollow points too, but that's kind of like too much. Too much. So I rely on my 9 millimeters, one of my PCCs, but the first thing I'm grabbing is the Beretta A300 with Winchester Defender ammunition, which is box shots and um, slug mix. Oh, yeah, that shit will fuck you up one shot. Yep. I would like to have 10 millimeters for Honda fans. 10 millimeters. I think 10 millimeters will be badass. But let's see that Chris Bector, you know, is just a ranch toy or is reliable for Honda fans. Let's see. I don't know. I got some feeling that the Mac 9 is gonna do better. The Mac 5. Uh, Buckshots. I would say Buckshots is a little smaller, probably. It's probably like, I don't know. I have to measure that thing actually now, but it's not like a 9 millimeters. It's, isn't really that big, but those four makes, yeah, yeah, that thing will fuck you up, man. All those at the same time, yeah. Bye bye. 32. I don't know about 32. Holy shit. You carrying a 45 ACP? Man. Yeah. I mean, oof. Yep. A 45. Mm-mm. I really don't know. I really don't know what's better, the 22 or the 25 ACP. Maybe one of the guys in the comment section will have some different. Oh my God, Jesus. Yeah, if you hear me whining in the background, I had a surgery a month ago with knee replacement, and today I don't know if it's because of the cold or something. It's on fire. Yep. Yeah, you will definitely have to look. Mm, yeah, I mean it can break a bone, but I mean I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not sure. Not sure. But I would definitely not have a 22 allowed for home defense. Yeah. Like I say, a 22 is better than nothing, but I will go bigger, at least a 9 millimeters for any defense situation. Small caliber is all you can carry in your country. But about 9 millimeters? 9 millimeters is not. It's not a big caliber. Oh my God. Oh, they don't have them. Yeah, I mean, I don't know about 22 against a very angry person. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, that's definitely true. Shot the placements are it's everything, but not always you can get that. Especially if you're sleeping in your house, somebody kick the door and you just wake up, woke up in the middle of the night, 24/7 here. Whew, man, sorry, buddy. I'm in the state of Florida. It's not 24/7 here. Thank God. Oh, aim for the eyes with the small calibers. What 22? I mean, you can actually look on YouTube. There's on 2025 was actually the most. There's a couple of videos. What are the most deadly 22 LRs? You can look it up and see what is the number one rated as the most deadly. Yeah, AT Smith Custom Creations is right, especially in winter with that thick winter clothing. It's not gonna be. It's not gonna be good, buddy. It's not gonna be good. So you have to aim to the head, or if you get the couple shot to the body, you know, follow shot to the head. Yes, you gotta take that perpetrator down real quick with a 22 because that's the only thing you have. That's the most ridiculous restriction for real. That's the most ridiculous restriction. Um, so F and Gs. I mean, oh shit. Yeah, there's plenty of videos on YouTube. They shoot in gel, um, so you can see actually the test on the different type of ammunition for the 22 LR, and then get a couple of the ones like AT Smith Custom Creation is saying. Get a couple of those, go to the range and test it. You can even buy like a piece of meat with a bone. I would say like a pork shoulder or a pork, thigh that had a bone inside, and test it. You can, do a couple of shots and then open the skin and see how the penetration was. I mean, F&G Full Metal Jacket will have, I would say, more penetration because it won't expand like a home defense ammunition hollow points. So obviously, will have more impact in the bone. 380 is not bad. 380 is not bad. 38 special too. You can use 38 special. 38 special is pretty good. But 380 is not bad. Oh my God. What about shotguns? They don't allow you guys to have shotguns neither. Oh my God. 410? Man. Yeah, 38. I mean, that's an old round right there. Most people's in the 80s and 90s, that's what they used to carry. 38. 38 special. Oh my God. Man, I need to get me a couple of revolvers for real. I think I'm gonna stop what I got in the list and get me a revolver. Over the 22. Oh shit. All right, guys. I think I'm going to end this live for tonight because I'm not feeling quite well. Okay, I need to get some medications. My pain is on fire. My leg is on fire right now. But I will be connected tomorrow, 2 to 4, and 7 to 9. Okay. You guys have a good night, and thanks for for your support.